Yeah, it was definitely it was not a great day for the crew and one player on the crew in specifically in Warzycha, but he has his better days, and I'll let Andrew here tell you about one of them.
That transition was fantastic.
Thank you, thank you.
And what I will say is that red card, when that was you said it was April.
Yes,
So it was actually a preemptive red. I don't know if you were able to find out why he got the red,
I
but
was
what I'll
not.
tell you is that he probably got it unfairly because in this game that I'm about to tell you about, he should have gotten one and escaped. So before I start, I'm going to give a shout out to UPI Archives. I believe it was United Press International, who has a really good breakdown of this game. Have yet to find the video of it, which I'm hoping I do because I like putting those into the video. Um, but a really good breakdown of what happened in this game. So let's go all the way back to March. Oh, this was before. Okay. So mine, we flip flopped and now I'm out of order. Mine happened before yours. So your red card was making up for what happened in this game. We're not switching next time. I can't do this. Um, all right, so it's March 24th, the year 2000. Columbus Crew ready to play their home opener against the San Jose Earthquakes in historic Crew Stadium. Just over 16,000 fans are in attendance to witness the first game of the season, which started with really high hopes because the Columbus Crew finished second in the conference and made it all the way to the conference finals before losing a best of three series to the eventual champions of 1999 DC United. I'm going to be frank. This game for like 84 minutes sucked. Nothing. Couple cards, couple subs, not really a ton happened until the Crew broke forward in the 85th minute. A combination play between Anso Elcock and Dante Washington sent substitute Brian West, not to be confused with Brian White, as previously mentioned, in on goal. He slides the ball into the lower left side of the goal past San Jose goalkeeper Joe Cannon to not just give Crew the lead, but to also save MetroStar goalkeeper Tony Biola's league record clean sheet streak. Cannon was 4 minutes away from setting the record for longest clean sheet streak until West scored. 4 minutes. So for that, the Metro, thank you, sir. However, this game is far from over. San Jose continued to push for a tying goal to get into extra time. And that's right, I said extra time, not a shootout. The year 2000 was the first year in MLS history that ties did not go straight to a shootout. Instead, they went to sudden death overtime. If no one scored in these periods, the game would simply just end in a tie. And this was the first time that MLS really stepped away from those odd rules of, 35-yard shootouts and things like that to get into global football standards. So as San Jose pushed, they earned a corner kick. Warzycha, and I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, by the way. I know it's like Zorzyka or something along those lines for the Polish pronunciation, but apologies. Warzycha was placed on the goal line, basically on the post, trying to clear the ball out. After the corner gets served in, the ball is bouncing around the 18-yard box before being deflected towards goal that he is defending. Instead of clearing the ball away with his feet, he dives to the ground with his right hand extended and pushes the ball past the post. No VAR and a bunch of bodies in front. The referees get together and decide they're going to give a penalty. However, Warzycha is not shown a red for Dogso. He stays on the field and is able to continue playing even after catching the ball and throwing it off the goal line, essentially. Luis Suarez is punching the air because long live MLS 1.0. Ronald Cerrito steps up and tucks a PK home, sending the game into the first ever regular season MLS extra time game. In the last moments of the extra time period, the San Jose Earthquakes committed a foul 21 yards outside of their own box. In an attempt to run down the clock, yes, run down the clock, it still counted down in 2000. We weren't all the way across the line yet. They tried to drag their feet, slowly walk back, complain to the referee, not move, kick the ball around, do anything they could to get the clock just to hit zero so that Warzycha, who was nicknamed the Polish Rifle because of how hard he kicked a free kick. That was his nickname. He stepped up and hit a heck of a ball. They didn't want him to do it, so they tried everything they could to prevent him from taking that shot. Referee Ali Saheli was having none of it, and he stops the clock to let Crew have a chance on goal. Gives the good little X. Clock stops, and we continue on. Warzycha probably owes the referee a steak dinner because he steps up to the ball, rifles it over the wall and into the top left corner of the goal past Joe Cannon. Warzycha goes off celebrating with the boys, not realizing he just made history as the first ever player to score an extra time goal in MLS. The Crew would go on and have varied success in 2000, eventually missing the playoffs, but those who were there can say with confidence that they witnessed MLS history.
Nice. I like the nickname, the Polish Rocket. I think that's a really cool nickname.
The Polish Rifle.
We need more rifle. Sorry.
Yeah.
We need more of that in current day MLS.
Listen,
we don't have enough of it.
We need more nicknames and we need cooler names. I'm tired of FC this, SC that. Give me the Dallas Burn. Give me the I love the Chicago Fire. Give me, if we're gonna expand to Detroit, give me the Detroit Automobiles. I don't know.
Give me Detroit Automobile. The Detroit factory lines.
Yeah, really, I love this episode because it highlights just how crazy things still were in 2000. We were starting to get there, but you were still at a point where you could just pick the ball up off the goal line with your hands and not get sent off for it because that's what we're about. But yeah, a bunch of people from the Crew Reddit suggested this one. They thought it was a very important one to the Crew history. So I hope if any of you guys are listening, you are enjoying that. And I hope if you guys were not a Crew fan or still listening, you enjoyed the episode anyway.